Hey girl, real quick. I'm so excited about the new habit-based fitness app I just launched, and I want to invite you to come check it out because I know it will finally help you stay consistent and see and feel results. The programming was created with you in mind. Come get a free 7-day trial inside of the Training for Life app at trainingforlifeapp.com. I can't wait to see you in there. Okay, let's get into the show. Hey there, welcome to Habit Hack Thursday, where I share a habit hack around fitness, mindset, or food freedom in order to help you train for life and make your health a lifestyle. No dieting around here. So let's go. Hey gang, welcome back to Habit Hack Thursday. Okay, tell me if this sounds like you. Is this like a typical day for you? You're sitting down to get some type of work done, but you get a ping from your email and you open it, and then you find yourself deleting a bunch of emails, opening up your calendar, organizing that. And you get a few little more ding-a-ling-a-lings from a group chat, and it's the latest gossip from your girlfriends or someone asking in the chat who they recommend for a new doctor for their kids, which always ends up being like 20 different texts from there. Then you just subconsciously open up Instagram or TikTok and find yourself scrolling for like 30 minutes, and you finally get back to that work project you were supposed to be working on. But in the back of your mind, you're also thinking, oh, what should I make for dinner tonight? And you're worried about your preteen because he seems super moody in the morning. Then you get back to work, and then you're going through and adding your grocery list up in your head. And the distractions just keep going on and on and on. We're overwhelmed, right? We're overwhelmed and we're overstimulated, and we get to bed at the end of the day just feeling completely exhausted, but we don't feel like we've been productive at all. Then you can't get your mind to turn off, right? You get poor quality sleep. Then the cycle starts and continues the next day. You find it hard to focus, and you're just pulled in those 20,000 different directions again. This is called popcorn brain. Popcorn brain refers to the condition when you feel constantly distracted or have a short attention span, right? Often due to excessive exposure to technology, specifically social media, and all the other distractions that come from being a mom, right? All those tabs open. So if you couldn't resist checking your phone over and over again, it could be because of that, right? The continuous influx of just information and stimuli from various sources really contributes to just feeling really scattered and just like popcorn. You're just popping all over the place with your thoughts, emotions, and so forth, and the things you want to do. But in particular for moms, I always give that example of, right, we have all the tabs open, right? We have all the tabs open on our computer. I should count, but I'm probably embarrassed to share with you how many tabs are open on my computer right now. And that's what it's like in our minds as well. And that makes it a big reason why it's hard for us to open even one more, even if it's for our own health. You feel overwhelmed, and it feels overwhelming to even like, oh my gosh, now I have to like work out and like eat healthy. I don't have time for that. We also just talked about this in our last episode with Rachel Sanders from Routine about the effects of cortisol on our body, and popcorn brain is for sure contributing to an imbalance of cortisol. Now, in addition to your health, I wanted to dig a little deeper into some more examples of how popcorn brain can specifically affect us as moms, but I'm going to give you some habit hacks as well to overcome that popcorn brain and even in the constant overstimulation and overwhelm of life. So let's get into a little bit more about how popcorn brain affects us specifically as moms. So first, we have this constant distraction. A lot of times that happens during family time, right? You might find yourself just subconsciously and repeatedly checking your phone for messages, social media updates, or emails during family activities, or even just like sitting there with your kids, right? This can make it hard to be fully present with your kids or even your partner, right? Next, interrupted focus when working on tasks, right? You're trying to just do your household tasks like cooking, cleaning, or you're finding yourself trying to focus on this project or clearing out your inbox, and you're constantly switching between all of these tasks and all of these distractions. And during it, you have this random idea. Oh, I need to Google like this cleaning solution. I wanted to do this. Or, oh, I wonder if there's something I could look up to help me more manage my calendar a lot more effectively, like some type of color-coded template, right? Have you ever done that? I have, right? So this really disrupts your ability to actually take tasks to completion, and why when we hit our heads on our pillow at night, we don't feel productive, like we got anything done. Next, we have difficulty relaxing during downtime, right? When you finally get a break, you might find yourself just struggling to sit and just be and just relax. And often you just feel the urge to scroll social media or read articles and look for parenting hacks, or, it really prevents having that mental rest we need. Next, you have just overwhelm for multitasking, right? We've talked about the difference between habit stacking. In particular, last week we talked about 10 fitness habit stacks and how this is really great for you, and the pitfalls of multitasking. But, kind of like that example I gave at the beginning of this episode, you're trying to juggle cooking dinner, you're helping kids with homework, you're responding to text messages, you're answering some emails, or maybe it's just the rapid switching between tasks that can make you just feel mentally exhausted and just left less effective as well. And then lastly, just reduce attention span, right? I feel like it makes it really hard for me to concentrate on conversations with my husband or my kids. My husband can literally see my wheels turning, where I'm already thinking about the next thing I have to go to. And that's really a missed opportunity for connection that we so need and crave as moms, right? But never fear, I'm going to talk about some habit hacks to help us with overcoming this popcorn brain that we have and improve your relationships, feel more rested, feel more productive, and so on and so forth. So let's talk about it. First, we want to be present during family time. I think this starts with creating a habit of setting boundaries with devices, not just for you, but for your whole family. Designate some phone-free times, especially during dinner time, right? We don't have phones at our dinner table, but sometimes my husband will pull his out, or I'll subconsciously pull mine out, or my son is scrolling through his watch looking at Snapchat notifications, right? We need to set some boundaries and make it a habit that we do not use our devices at the dinner table, because this is family time. Now, one that I've recently been doing is the do not disturb, or turning off notifications. I have that set from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. so I'm not getting all of the distractions when I'm going to bed and as I'm getting up in the morning and getting ready as well. Keep devices just out of reach, right? Place it in a different room or in a basket during family time. And think about engaging in mindful activities like play a game or reading, or our family loves to go on bike rides or walk together. And actually communicate this with your family, right? This is why we're doing this. We're not doing it to punish anybody, just setting the expectation and the intention behind it that you guys have more present family time, not just for you, but for everybody, right? Next, staying focused while managing tasks. So maybe you need to create a task schedule, right? Do some routine blocking, like from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. I am only working on this project for work. I cannot go work on anything else until I get that done. I'm going to turn off my notifications. I'm not going to start working on this or that until it's done. You can do the same thing with doing household tasks, setting a timer, just like we do for our kids when they're little, to be like, hurry up, get this done. We can do the same thing for ourselves as well. And just really think about even scheduling some dedicated phone time or email time, where this is when you're doing this, so you're not constantly checking. Like, actually schedule in, like, hey, I'm going to be scrolling my TikTok and funny dog videos during this time, right? Next, relaxing during downtime. Take a digital detox, right? Put the phone away. You don't need to look at it. Read a physical book. Do some deep breathing. Engage in like some type of hobby, right? Like knitting, drawing, gardening, really to help promote relaxation and that mental clarity. Not reading celebrity gossip, which I like to do too, or keep a journal, or if you need some more self-care ideas, I do have a free self-care checklist. I have ideas on there for you for self-care habits that you can do every day for a month, and of course, a tracker to help you track that habit. It's linked in the show notes. You can also go get it at bit.ly/freebie self-care checklist. Next, managing multitasking overload. Ooh. I think you first need to prioritize your tasks. What are the most important things to get through, or do like your top 3 for the day and just work on those so you're not bopping around to all these different tasks. You can use a task app or like a to-do list if that helps you feel good checking those off. I know I love that. And just set realistic expectations, right? Really just accept that everything's not going to be done at once, but prioritizing what truly needs your attention and letting go of those less important things are going to help you feel more productive and focused versus multitasking and bebopping around everywhere, right? And, while you're doing this task, get the phone, put it away so you don't get distracted. And lastly, enhancing your attention span, especially during conversations with your kids or partner. Put the devices away. Make eye contact. Has your husband ever said to you like, babe, put your phone down? My husband has said that to me before too. And listen actively, right? Repeat back what they're saying. Make eye contact. Really engage in a conversation where you're not always feeling distracted. This takes practice, right? It takes practice being present. I know I'm more patient and present when I'm taking care of my health and not letting popcorn brain take over. And I know you'll feel the same way too. So that's a bonus tip for you. Movement throughout the day helps me really focus and kind of reel it in when I feel like I'm all over the place, for sure. So let me know if you relate to this episode. If these habit hacks are useful, go grab that free self-care checklist as well. I think we need to take care of ourselves and kind of let our brains relax and create some self-care habits. And the addition to the other habits we mentioned today can certainly help you overcome popcorn brain. So be intentional, create some habits, take some action, and let's find a way to find some calm and help yourself with your own health and your relationships as well. Everyone around you will win when you try to eliminate that popcorn brain. You totally got this. Come over on Instagram. Let me know if you loved today's episode and if you feel seen and heard. I know I can really relate to having popcorn brain, and I'll be personally utilizing these habits as well. I will catch you in the next episode. I am so proud of you for listening to another episode of Habit Hack Your Health. I don't want you to just feel inspired, but I want you to go take action. To help you do that, go grab a free 7-day trial inside of the Training for Life app. This is habit-based fitness programming that you won't find anywhere else. A full fitness library with workouts programmed around what we need as midlife moms, and habit trainings and accountability community to help you stay consistent no matter what season of life that you're in. Go to trainingforlifeapp.com to start your free 7-day trial, and let's start training for life together. I'm so rooting for you, girl. I'll see you in the next episode.